Coach, we're on video here, so say hello to everybody out there.
Hello, everybody back home.
We did get some emails from some of the alumni that are tuned in here today, but man, what a game! Wasn't a great start for you guys, but you put the game away. Something that you didn't do necessarily. I know you beat Frostburg last time around, but you allowed them to get back in the game and tie the game in the fourth quarter last time. But Kevin Moe didn't let that happen this time, did he?
Yeah, I mean, it was a great game for us. A lot of adversity that we battled. I think that first half, as you said, wasn't quite the start that we hoped for and what we wanted. But, when you play good teams, you're going to have to battle for 60-plus minutes. And I thought we did a really good job of that the first time against Frostburg. We didn't let that get to us too much, and we came out with that win. This one, I thought we had a great response in the second half. Kevin really stepped it up for us in the second half, and we were able to close it out in a little bit more comfortable fashion. A little bit more comfortable. We just talked to Ryan about kind of what changed for you guys in the third quarter. From a coach's perspective, anything strategically at halftime, or was it just like, hey, guys, let's go? I mean, was it – Well, I think it was trying to sharpen our game overall as a whole. I think the big thing we talked to him about, particularly on the defensive side of the field, was we needed to trust one another. In the first half, we thought that we were trying to do a little too much and trying to impact too much of the game. We wanted to trust our matchups. We wanted to trust our teammates. I think that was the biggest thing, and I'm so proud of them for that, man. I mean, actually coming through and being able to execute when you're down at times, kind of like do more by doing less. It's a challenge, but I thought our guys did a great job of it.
Well, and you talk about being proud of your team. Again, you guys did face a lot of adversity today. Not only did you go down by 3 right off the bat, offensively you were trying to kind of find yourself. You mentioned defensively for sure in that first half trying to find yourself. And then Robert Hofseth goes out in the third, and, of course, he's a leader on this team. So you had to be really happy with the way your team, again, battled adversity. Does this kind of win kind of help you down the road in some big games, hopefully?
Well, I hope so, man. I certainly think it can. I mean, these are the kind of wins that tend to bring teams together. And we had a big one over them, a couple of weeks ago, and we were excited to play again after that game. Unfortunately, COVID hit and it got postponed, and we had to wait a little bit longer. We're not going to be able to wait this week. We got to turn around in a few days here and play the number 4 team in the country. So I think we do gain some momentum from this, and I think we're still trying to figure out what our identity is on both sides of the ball, and slowly but surely it's coming together.
Well, the one thing I love about you, Coach, is you don't shy away from going up against really good non-conference teams. Did you need to play this game today? You didn't need to, but you wanted to. I mean, You want to get in as much good competition as possible. So you play this good team today, then you play Mercy on Saturday. So it doesn't stop with the good competition, does it?
No, I mean, it's what we've been doing for a long time.
Yep.
If we want to be the best, we got to compete against the best. And hats off to Frostburg. I mean, they're a really good program. I think some people were a little surprised by our game earlier in the year. I was not, but they're well coached and they're a great program, and they battled us, every step of the way, last game and this game. But what we do is we schedule good games, and our guys want to compete at that level. We want to excel at that level. So to do that, we got to play good teams. So I think going out to turn around here with a quick trip to Mercy is going to be great for us, man.
Yeah, I mean, you give credit to Frostburg. They come from a Division III program. Last year, they start the season 5-0, and this year, I mean, a really good team. That can't be easy to go from D3 to D2 like this.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's not, man. I mean, they've done great things. Coach Gartelman was at Lake Erie for a long time, so one of our conference rivals, and he had that program ranked number 1 in the country at one point in time. So I know he's a great coach, and he understands what Division II is all about. And they've got bright things in their future, man. Bright days ahead for them.
I didn't know if they would ever stop Logan Maloney, Coach, in that third quarter. He could have had even more. I think he had 3 or 4 goals. I think in the third, he could have had 6. Man, when he gets cooking, it's fun to watch, isn't it?
Well, yeah. I mean, and he's a 5th-year senior. He's played in just about every kind of moment that one can play in. He's excelled in every moment that a player can excel in. So he doesn't get uncomfortable in those situations, I think. And in fact, I kind of think that he really thrives in those situations now. He's able to take his game up a notch, and he certainly did. And that created some momentum for us that the whole entire team fed off of, So Logan had a great job. He did a great game.
And we just talked to Ryan Manbeck, too. I know we talked before the season about how Ryan decided to come back. Logan decided to come back. Talk about Ryan's game today and what he means to the program.
Yeah, Ryan means so much, man. I mean, similar to Logan, he probably doesn't get as much of the headlines that Logan does, but he's such a steady contributor. I mean, he's been playing since his freshman year. Again, another fifth-year senior. Maturity-wise, he's just there, man. From a leadership standpoint, he does a great thing, and just completely selfless player, completely 100% bought into the team success for both of those guys, and Ryan specifically. And Ryan's he tends to be more of the quarterback on the offense. We can give him the ball and kind of talk through situations. Logan can be a little up tempo at times, right? We might want to slow down a little bit, and he wants to go. But I think Ryan has a really great feel for the game, and just somebody that we can really rely on there.
Good give and take with those.
100%. Right? They really feed off of one another really well.
Well, that's great for your offense, Coach. One final thing: what do you guys need to do well now to to get one against Mercy and move forward here with a bunch of wins?
Well, I think it all starts with some rest tonight, and then some prep starting tonight and tomorrow. Again, a short week here, a short prep week. We're going to have to get some really great prep. And then in terms of the game, I mean, I think we got to go out and play our game. And as we talked about today, we got to trust one another to be able to play at the level that we expect.
How do I get one of these jackets? I mean,
they're pretty warm,
keep
right?
You warm today a little bit anyway?
Yeah, and surprisingly, this wasn't the coldest game that we played them. The first time we played them, it was probably like, I don't know, 13, 14 degrees.
Was
man.
it really over there?
It was a blistery one there.
Wow.
But it did keep me warm today, man.
Yeah, I just talked to Ryan. I thought it was kind of neat, though. Like, maybe it's easier for us to say because we're at least in the press box, even though it's pretty chilly in here. But, it kind of made for a cool atmosphere. You had the snow falling, especially in that third period. I feel like the snow picked up. You guys picked up. I thought that was pretty cool. And two nationally ranked teams. And it was a really good game to watch today.
I appreciate the snow, but not in late April.
Well, no, me neither. I mean, this is one day, and now it can go away forever until next winter. Yeah. That's fine with me.
The first game that we were supposed to play them at home, or I guess it would have been the originally scheduled date for home, it was going to be 81 degrees on that Saturday.
Jeez.
And then a couple of reschedules were, in the 70s and really nice yesterday.
And then we
it was
lost,
65
40
and really
degrees,
nice.
I guess, since the 80-degree day.
Yeah.
Coach, thank you so much. Have a safe trip to Mercy. Good luck on Saturday, buddy.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.